All right, let's go. Welcome, welcome. Ba-ba-da-bam, bam, 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 bam. So. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's continue with our line art. Line art. Make this a little bit more presentable. What is this? What is this? All right. Number one. Let's go. And number two. Oh, it's gonna be it, I guess. No terror. It's an art. It is for sure an art. After finishing that, then I don't know. Yeah, there's that. And there's a lot of styles, man. Art styles can vary. I'm gonna be the one who will master every art style. Mark my words. Art style of everything. But maybe like able to understand how those different art styles works, for sure. Alright, let's do a little bit cleanup, I would say. Because that's not that's not clean line art. That's not the clean line art. And I guess upstream, yeah. Continue with that. Oh, yeah, is any new animes that's coming out today? To look up. But I don't know, man. I think I should. Well, I don't watch animes. work on my art, I guess. Yeah, probably. Let's see how I do it. Let's see how I do it. Well, let's go. I don't work towards it. I guess, yeah, I should work. I should work. It's always, it's called nice. After you've done like the hard work. You finish your hard work, like the feeling that you get is always nice. It's kind of like also very addictive in that sense. Maybe that's the key to work really hard, like things you don't want to do. Maybe you get addicted to that, so you don't mind doing the hard work because you know the what's called reward is, people what the reward is. Well, that's nice. I might hold myself about that. I was just waiting until they are kind of like out. There are like 12 episodes. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, that's much better, bro. Chill, man. I don't know why, but I sometimes have my pen in a very tight grip. I don't know why. I'm like, jeez, chill. I guess that's why, like, after a while, it kind of hurts. So be careful, guys, not to have like a tight grip. A very loose grip, yeah. Have a loose grip, bro. It's your pants' fault for being too tight, not you. What do you mean by that? Hold on, what do you mean by that? But yeah, that's very important to have like a loose grip. Otherwise, it's like trying to hold something for like an hour or 2 hours, and your arm just gives up at some point. Oh, how if they make it like that, Oh, no. How's that? No? So, I think this is a little bit. Oh, no. Well, I think a little more pin. Okay. Just honestly, yeah, actually, just relax. I don't know. Sometimes lately, I'm pretty much on edge. I just have to relax. Chill. Chill, relax. Do things one by one. I don't know about them. It's more like here. It's like a side view, a quarter view. I guess. There is a little bit of it should be like here. Yeah, let's go. That's the angles. Let's go. Got the angles. Angle break. Do you drink too much Red Bull? Actually, no. Funny enough, I started today drinking Red Bull, so I don't know. Why not? I don't know if I started to drink Red Bull. Maybe that's why I need to drink more Red Bull. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's the case. Maybe I just have to stop drinking more Red Bull. Working on that. I don't know. Sometimes. I don't know. The best feeling I can describe is like I have my dreams in my hands, but also like I let them slip away in that sense. It's a weird feeling what I have today. I have my dreams in my hands, but... Or maybe I'm just very tired or like worn out because I trained yesterday and my muscle leg, I trained a little bit too hard today, or like yesterday. So, well, that's a little bit too much. I trained too hard. And then every muscle in my body screams right now. But I guess it's kind of good. Because, you know, that's like the pain I had to pay the price for something else. At least that's what I'm telling myself. The price. A little bit more. Yeah. Because I believe that, you know, you have to kind of pay a price every day, you know. And if you don't do it, eventually, I don't know, for example, or like exhaustion or like just what's called. It doesn't have to be pain, but more like I guess exhaustion, yeah. I have to pay a little bit exhaustion. Like if you don't train or something like that, eventually you will gain like some illness that could have prevented if you just paid like the price of like running, you know, or like doing stuff. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to the. Yeah, look at this. Look at the clean lineup. Seems we should be a little bit more to the side there. It's either you pay the price now or pay the price later, you know. It's up to you. Yeah, that's nice, I would say. I think. Yeah, it's just. Looks nice. They're more cleaner lines here. You have to pay the price eventually. It's just a matter of time. Rather pay the price now rather than later. And this is a lot of pain and suffering. I think it doesn't have to be always pain and suffering. Maybe just accentuate that a little bit, but yeah. And now to get the price later, exactly. But I don't know, like I feel like it would be kind of nice if life gives you like, you know, a status report like, you know, hey, because you trained like for 5 years every day, you don't have like, you don't get a heart attack right now. Congratulations, you know, something like that, you know. Like you never know what's gonna happen, you know. That's the thing. You never know like what activity does good for you in the end of the day, you know. Like a pop-up like, hey, congratulations. If you hadn't done like running for a couple of years, you would have died today and be like, oh, that's not nice. That's nice. Thank you. That's a nice reminder. Thank you. A nice reminder, you know. Yeah, let's go. And then I'm working on that. Why did I actually post this on Discord already? Maybe I should do like something automated stuff eventually. Eventually, no, I have not. Okay. Good job. Good job, me. Good job, me. Yeah. But yeah, the bells illustration I did, they got like 10 likes. I got it, man. Let's go. We take those, man. We take those. 10 likes. I said 7 likes, but hey, got 3 more. Then as for like the Unpixiv, yeah, maybe I should also post on Reddit actually. See where I get the most stuff. Instagram, X, Pixiv. Maybe also Facebook and Reddit. Huh? Start posting stuff there. You know, you never know, man. You know, it's just like throwing shit on the wall and see what sticks. You know. Throw shit on the wall and see what sticks. And you'll be you'll be very surprised what happened or what's going to happen. The Grim Reaper, guys. It's the Grim Reaper, guys. Maybe I should make the Grim Reaper really like a really hard waifu, you know? You deserve more? I guess so, you know? Well, it's how we learned. No, but I think it's just like, it's also very luck dependent sometimes. Because what really helps to get like out of the algorithm if people repost stuff, and if you're not lucky enough for people to repost it, then that's that, you know. I'm not really what's called mad about it or something like that. It's just like how it is, you know. It is what it is, man. Just have to do the next drawing. Maybe this drawing gets better, you know. Who knows? Because in the end of the day, it's more like it's it's also kind of like lottery or like gambling, which I like. So maybe the next piece gets a lot of likes. Who knows? Yeah, Chris, welcome. I like the gambler aspect of social media. Because you never know which one gonna lie, or like which I guess art piece takes off or something like that. I guess the more you do it, maybe you get like a feeling for it, but otherwise it's just I guess more and often like just gambling. It's like gambling, but your skills kind of get better over time. I mean, that's how I see it. Like, you know, when you start, you don't have really any idea what the heck you're doing. What the heck are you doing? Well, that's okay. You work on it, and eventually you get better at it. Set the hand 1, 2, 3, I guess. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Oh yeah, and I should I should ask my mods how they're doing. Be a responsible human being. Yeah, it doesn't really cost anything to be kind, you know. I don't know. I guess for this stream exercise, I guess I would recommend find somebody you haven't talked for a long time and ask him how they're doing. Do like a checkup, you know. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Long time no see. Doesn't really cost that much, you know. You'll be surprised what the answer gonna be like. Hey, thank you for asking, you know. And what it costs you, like, I don't know, 5 minutes max, or like 2 minutes max. I think everybody has like 2 minutes in the spare time. Eventually I get better at hands, honestly. What the fuck, man? Like 1, 2, 3. Let's make this a little longer, probably. I guess the more hands-on drawing, the better I get, hopefully. I pray. Now maybe remove my hands. Like 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Maybe I should actually, instead of, let's do this like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, well, maybe we don't see it like that now. Maybe you can cheat a little bit. Yeah, maybe like that. Can hope people don't think it's like AI hands or fingers. No, so welcome. I'm doing fine. I'm just. No. I'm in pain. That's for sure because I did some exercises again, and then I trained too hard. Now everything my body is screaming. Everything my body is screaming. Everything is screaming, man. No pain, no gain, huh? How about all the pain and no gain, you know? Hell yeah, that's for real maths, man. All the pain and then no gain. I guess the thing I would be like here, and it's maybe like something like there, yeah. Yeah. All the pain and then no gains. Hell yeah. That's what I want. It's what I need. Because the more pain you endure, the better you get, you know. Pain is not bad, you know. I think like there are no negative emotions, you know. Anxiety, fear. There are no like negative or positive emotions. It's just emotions, bro. It's just signals, man. Get that in your head, guys. But I would say one feeling is more comfortable than other feelings, for sure. Not gonna lie. Yeah, let's go. Let's do the hair. Let's do the hair a little bit nice, I guess. The hair a little nice. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a good day. It's like a new week, right? Is it? Yeah, it's a new week. Monday. Monday Chon, guys. Monday Chon. That's today. Canada Day. It's Monday. New week, new me. I guess. Let's do like this. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. It's like 1, 2, 3. So true. So true. So true. Oh, yeah, and hopefully you guys are not suffering. Like I mean, I'm okay a little bit, but the heat is really the heat is heating. You know, I warn about of climate change, but nobody will listen. You know, nobody listens. They make you feel grateful. I guess so. Oh yeah, maybe actually. Wait a minute. Can I change that? Let's see. Uh, live chat reaction details. Maybe I can do this later on. Live chat. Live chat. What's that? Let AI generate a summary of the live chat. What's that? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, give me like a live summary of the. What's the? Can I see that? Can I? Where can I see that? Let's see. Feedback. Oh right, never mind. I know where to see that. Okay. VTube designing as well. Right. Love VTubers, guys. This is my new obsession, guys, you know. I don't really. Not really. I don't know, I never really, what's called, can, no, immerse myself with something, I don't know. Or like, I never really had like the, what's called, urge to like, get really into something. The urge. Maybe you guys have that. Maybe you guys are like, I mean, I don't know, with artists, I guess the artists is like kind of same actually. I just do it because, I don't know, I don't have nothing else to do, I guess. I'm not really that passionate about it, actually. I just do it, you know. Everything becomes very mechanical in art, which I like. Like I don't have to think about anything anymore. Like I don't have to be like quote unquote creative because I just follow like a workflow, like the step-by-step guide. Just do that and I create something. That's not really like, you know, passionate about something. It's just knowing like, yeah, let's just do that. Maybe. Yeah, okay, no, welcome. Welcome. I don't know, like for me, an artist become this is very like very mechanical because everything what I'm doing here, for example, is also very mechanical. Like, why did I use this pose? Because like the third, all of the thirds. That's why I put like everything here. How do I design the head? Because there's like design elements like big, medium, small. Big, medium, small. Then how is this divided? There's like all those things. That's like you don't have to be creative. You know that. At least that's how I see it. But yeah. Yeah, who are we drawing today? I guess if you can't really see, then I made a bad job. It's Mori Calliope, man. It's Mori. It's Mori Calliope, the one only. But yeah, it's just like you don't really have to be creative to do that. I don't follow VTubers. That's not the excuse. You have to know her. No, I'm kidding. You have to know her. You have to know. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, look her up. If you work on something, funny enough, I don't think so because most people give you like what's called pyramid, like a prompt, like you have to kind of draw that, I mean, you can be creative in the sense in that limit, but you can't really have like fully creative freedom, And I'm okay with that actually. I think this should be more like same. So I guess that's my view. I guess I'm not really, passionate about art. I'm just doing it. It's more like, I don't know. I guess I see art as a 9-to-5 job at this point. I mean, sure, there's like some creative input here and there, but the more you kind of like learn, the more you have a workflow, the more you do stuff, I don't know, the less creative you could become, I think. Because you kind of know what to do, kind of have like, know what expected, and you have to kind of like bring the same quality of work for sure. I guess it's also like, you can't be like, you have to be strict with like with your workflow too, because if you don't do that, then your quality of your art kind of plummets too, and then that's also not good. So there's that, I guess that's what it means to be professional, like you just have a workflow, you follow the workflow to get the kind of like same quality of the results. At least that's how I see it. Maybe it's a little bit like, I don't know, very, very sad, but I don't know. At least that's how I see it. Because in the end of the day, what I want to do is make like art into like a job, right? So I can't really have like bad days and good days where I make good art, and then bad days where I make terrible art. So I have to kind of like learn to get like a certain consistency in art. You follow like a certain workflow. And you do that. I know. Is this creative? That sounds. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Because that's how I see it. That you don't really need to be creative, to be fair. It's a skill and a skill you can learn, and then yeah. In the end of the day, you can draw whatever you want. I mean, that's kind of nice. Can draw whatever the heck you want, man. Yeah, let's go. Because what I'm doing here actually is also just like, I don't know, honestly not really creative, to be fair. Thank you. I will post eventually, one day. I think that they will come, but one day I like character sheet and stuff like that. Maybe in 2 years, maybe in 5 years, but eventually it will come, hopefully. But yeah, like even like doing this art piece is also very not really creative, because I just really follow like first of all like a reference sheet, second of all I follow like how the proportions are kind of created. So there's that. So there's not really. I don't. What does? Okay, let's get a little bit more philosophical here. What does being creative mean? You know. What does it mean? You know. It's a bit more philosophical, because honestly, at this point, I don't know. I don't know what's creative anymore. At this point, I just lost the plot. At this point, I just lost the plot, guys. Yeah, let's go. The creative meaning when you mess with something and make it more good. Alright. Okay. That's that. Just be like be a better artist, I guess. Be a better artist. Be better. Let's be better, bro. In anything. Okay. That's for you being creative. I mean, I guess maybe also the definition of being creative is different for anybody. I mean, what does YouTube or like what does our favorite AI says? What's that Google ChatGPT? What does it mean to be creative? What does AI says? Being creative means using your imagination to make something new, solve problems, or see the world in a different way. It's not just about painting or writing, it's a way of thinking and living that anyone can do every day. I guess making new things, solving problems, asking questions. I guess, yeah. I mean, maybe in that definition, I am creative right now, but because that didn't exist before I created it. I guess so. Like, I don't know. I don't wanna really think about that too hard. It's just like my point is just at some point everything becomes very mechanical at some point. And also like that, at some point you have to be kind of mechanical, so you kind of create like a certain level of, no, a certain level of consistency and quality. And there's this. Consistency in quality. But then I'm working on that and then that. What happened here, bro? What happened here? The mechanic out there is like almost the same, I guess. Yeah. I guess in that sense, you have it's your job to make it more fun for yourself. I guess. If life becomes mundane, you have to do something differently, huh? So then I guess make like the ear a little bit bigger, I guess. That there, I guess, something like that. Or maybe a little bit more down there. Because some right there, like here, here. Just be a fanboy, you know? That was the whole point of the whole conversation, you know? Conclusion, just be a fanboy. All your problems gonna be solved, you know? Also, this is a little too thick here. Maybe a little more less. That. Yeah, that's better. Oh yeah. So like after stream, take a break and then probably work on my quizzes more. Oh, god damn. Because I haven't done anything like a couple days. I kind of procrastinate on the quiz again. I'm procrastinating, guys. Bow, bow, bow. I'm procrastinating. Yeah, this goes down. Do a workout. Yeah, that's this thing. I don't punish myself. I'm not that disciplined. I'm not that disciplined, I'm sorry. Keep my shoulders and everything loose, man. My hand. That's the key to able to draw like for hours and hours without getting like without your hand like start to hurt, you know. That's the trick, guys. That's the Andy trick. Very loose hand. Because the more stiff your hands are, the more what's called power you're using, which in external exhausts you in the long run. Keep it smooth. Keep it swifty, you know. Keep your hands swifty, man. There is no warm passing say, you know. Keep it as loose as possible. And I guess able to draw a masterpiece with less effortless. I draw masters. I guess that's my goal in the end of the day. Drawing masterpieces effortlessly. Not any doing much effort. That's my new goal. That is my new goal, guys. Able to draw masterpieces effortlessly. Excellent one, actually. Cute. Non so, no maybe. Drawing masterpieces effortlessly. That's my new goal. A rather easy goal, I would say. I guess think. Doesn't seem that too difficult to me. Adding like some font. Whoa. Everything's gonna be okay, guys. All the dreams you want to achieve will be there, you know. You can do it, guys. It's just a matter of time. I mean, parallel universes exist, so there's like a version of you that achieved all your dreams, you know? Think about that. There is like a Teru, a Slack, or Kino that achieved all the dreams. Think about that. As I say, you know, if you want to become a hero, you need honor and dream. And no matter what, protect your honor as a soldier, right, guys? Protect your honor as a soldier. Doesn't mean the worse than me exists also. I mean, yeah, probably. And there's also like a version of you that already is like 6 feet under, you know? Think about that. There's a version of you that is that. And also like a version that, you know, became the president for some reason. There's a slug US president out there, you know. Some parallel universe. Funny enough. is a US like president. Oh, it's kind of crazy that they kind of prove that parallel universe exists. Free in public. Free in public, like being naked. Is that your first thing? What you do? So there, and then here, I guess. Feed pick. Ah. What do you mean feed pick? Like the currency instead of like money is just like you have to send your feet. You pay with feed picks or what? That's the currency. And the better the feed, the more value it has. I don't know, man. So my rich billionaires are like people who have really good feet. Like the most beautiful feet you have ever seen in your life. And like, instead of gold, they have like picks that's only for certain people to see or something like that. That's fucked up, bro. I don't know if I want to live in that slug. I wonder, like, if you're exposed to so much feed that like the feed fetish kind of goes away. You kind of get numb about feeds. Is that possible? I have seen so many feeds that be like, yeah, I don't care anymore. I'm done. Thank you very much. The thing that excited you first is now like, maybe not. Maybe not. Because at some point. So it would be like water for me. But it would be not any more exciting, I guess. You're not excited for water either, right? Unless you're in the desert, then be like, oh yeah, it's water, but otherwise. Water is necessary. I guess so, but feed pics not really. Or am I the crazy one here? What are you talking about, Annie? Feed pics are so important. It's the meaning of life. Okay. What are you talking about? Also crowd looking, so it's just easier to draw like this instead of that. Because it's easier. It's easier. Easier. I also think like you probably, if you're really serious about it, you probably could have already solved like Voltang on other thing. But how would you post it? Just like this, like here. Yeah, you have it. That's gonna be the post. That's the post. Not like that, bro. How let's make it like something like that. Yeah. And hopefully that answers your question. Question. Bon. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, let's go. After 1 hour and 20 minutes of line art, that looks so much cleaner, you know, than we had before, man. I should have copied it, fuck. To see how much we changed it. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, damn, let's go. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I guess that's that. Oh yeah, my my legs are in pain, guys. My legs are in pain. Training is important, but I guess you should not. I don't know, I have like a tendency to always like to what they call to make too much, you know, to overexert myself. That makes sense. Oh yeah, right. Much easier. How does it look actually on stream? Oh yeah, okay. It looks like that. Okay. Yes, I think it should be a little more. On here, Goblin. Not though. Hmm. No, I think I'll keep it like that. So maybe just. Okay, I think that's alright. Also, I guess that's also what I realize when I give feedback to other people that everything becomes also very mechanical. Because how I do like feedbacks is just I use like guidelines to make sure that things are correct. There's not really anything creative to that, you know. There's not anything creative for that. Yay. That's nice. All right. Be right back. BRB. Ah, yeah, I should also do that. Oh, yeah. Finish that too. Yeah. All right, be right back. Need some toilet break. BRB. All right, I'm back. Let's make this a little louder, actually. Okay, let's go. Continue with the lineup. Like, bro. I mean, one day I'm gonna be a master in lineout, so I don't have to do the what's it called cleanup. The cleanup. But if you have not drawn anything today, maybe take a pen, draw something, and then be happy, I guess. Be happy. How's it going? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, Chris. I don't know when did you write that, but but I'm doing fine. The only thing is I have a lot of muscle pain, but that's because I worked out. As you know, if you work out and you train too hard, your muscle starts to ache, you know. But it's good for sleep, actually. Good for sleep. Like every time I train, I feel like shit at the beginning, but afterwards I feel good. It's kind of like, again, the same thing with like you pay the price now to feel good later on. You pay the price now to feel good later on. That's how it goes, man. And yeah. Maybe do some training, guys. Maybe train something. Maybe train something. Or maybe actually. Yes, that's true. That is in fact very true. And then it doesn't hurt that much, you know, it's just like a sign that you didn't train regularly. You were not consistent, and now you have to feel the wrath, you know. Feel the wrath of your body. But I think our body is really, really cool, I would say. Our bodies are really cool. Easy to adapt to things, so. Easy to adapt to things. Oh yeah, right, I forgot about that. Yeah. Should do that. See if something is kind of weird. That should do that. I guess maybe create a tangent here. So, and then I guess there should be a little more down there. It's a little bit too dark down there. A little more. Oh, this lineup is very bad here. So now over here. Very smooth lines. Oh, this looks much better. So here. No wobbly lines, if possible. So I think. No, this is a little bit too high here. Yeah, that's better, I would say. Instead of like dirt. You're much better. I think it's really good exercise actually doing illustrations. Getting into the feeling of how to do the stuff. Instead of doing like those exercises all the time. Instead of doing studies, I actually try to create something. Oh, that's much better. I probably, I think I probably do a little bit of a longer stream today. Feel like working on it more today. I think this is a little bit thick actually. Man, I really like art. It's very mechanical. I really have to really think about stuff. Ba, 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 ba. Now that's clean line art, man. That's not clean line art. Okay, and now make this a little bit thicker here, I would say. Yeah, let's make it just a little more thicker. Yeah. I need a more density here. Yeah, that looks better. More density. There's too much density actually. Let's make this a little bigger actually here. Ooh. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. Focus. Okay. All right, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's line art finished. Let's go. I guess tomorrow we can look at more of the line art, and then start with the colors, line art, and then line art rendering details. And yeah, but I think that's it, guys. I would say thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.